start rhyming and keep going. Because when I went at the start was 6th, 7th grade, but I feel like every year that's passed, that's like the refreshing year that I think, okay, now this is really what I want to do. So it's kind of like every year I always wanted to have this like outlet where I can just like put out any kind of ideas that I had. So I mean, hip hop was the genre that gave me the most comfort and wanted to really want to express myself and talk about what I wanted to talk about at the same time. So it has Egyptian roots. I never really found a concrete definition of what my name is. I get it from my father. In the Dominican Republic, it's not as like not noticeable than it is here. Like here, it's really rare, but the closest definition I've gotten is Prince turned God. So that's a pretty cool definition to have as a name. But yeah, who knows? I mean, it has an H silently, so I'm assuming it has Egyptian roots because that's where the Egyptian names, they always have that silent H in it. You can't ignore that one thing that is continuously in your head. Like hip-hop, I'll think about a song or think about where I have to go musically, what kind of videos I have to shoot or whatever the case, and I will lose sleep. Like I'll be trying to sleep, and if I have this inspiration, I lay my head down and I can't. I'll be there for 3-4 hours, just like it either be a positive thing or just like worrying about what I need to do and trying to think critically of myself, of where it is that I need to go, what kind of people do I need to meet, what kind of shows I have to do. And it's just like, I mean, if I have that, I can't ignore that. Like it's like something that is instilled in me, like it's embedded, that's it. This is what I have to do, because if I did anything else, I'd feel depressed. And this is the only escape that it is that I have. So why ignore what makes you happiest? And I go to school and I'll meet these professors because I actually like writing. It's not just hip hop. I do poetry, I practice with prose, I practice with fiction. I plan on actually releasing like, you know, published books. And I have that need, and then I'll go to a poetry class, and of course it's for my academia, like it's a credit course, but at the end of the day I'll take what I learned from there and apply it to music. Me just meeting random people at a mixer, like any kind of experience with life. I can say I've learned more of the only thing that really stops you is doubt. Once you doubt yourself, you don't have that confidence to continue going on. It's the person that's the most assertive what it is that they want that actually gets it. And I feel like over the years, I'll look back next year to this year, and I'll think I'm completely lazy, even though right now I know I have like no time and I'm trying to run around. Just like I thought last year, I thought I was like doing the most with everything I'm doing, and I really wasn't. So I mean, I've learned, if not anything, just like knowing what your zone is, what it is that you want to do, what kind of pictures that you want to paint, but at the end of the day, no one else is going to do the work for you. Like, you have to complete it yourself. And I'm not successful yet. I really just understand and appreciate what work ethic is, and if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. But when you do believe in yourself, people attract to you because they see how dedicated you are, and people admire dedication, because sometimes someone who isn't as dedicated but they have the talent will speak to you and they're like, wow, this kid has it all on his shoulders, maybe I need to do something more, maybe I should associate myself with him, or I need to take what it is that I love and go harder with it. And they want to collaborate with me, and I love that. I mean, I'm all for it. And I mean, I've gone through like immense stress, just like sitting there looking outside my project window. Like, I've looked at it for so long, and it's just like, I gotta get the fuck out of here already, because if I don't, no one else is gonna do it for me. So what's gonna happen by next December is I will be in a different position than I am with music, just because I feel that I've never cared about my music as much as I do now. Before, literally everything I've ever put out, even the videos that you've seen, like the Charlie Chaplin videos, like that's all like old material. I've never embodied a project the way I have now, so I'm gonna just go on a limb. So my next project's name is Righteous. That's the name of it. WRITEOUS. And it came to me, and I've been working on it since literally after the project finished in February. And I've never memorized, and just I know every single ad-lib I've recorded, every single little nuance, every single lyric that goes without saying. But like I understand what my project is to me. Before it was much more I'd create something there, leave it to the side, not really listen to it, re-listen to it, just like be happy that I got something done. But now it's like I'll spend the money, I don't care how broke it is that I'm going, but I'll spend the money just to go for 4 hours and just re-listen to the songs with my engineer and find out what little thing can be changed that'll make that more interesting. And it's just, I'm more aware of the person who can't see me physically. I don't have to explain to, like, the person who can see me physically, they see me on a day-to-day basis. I can explain to them what the song is. I can tell them about the process. I'm more aware of the fan messaging me in Morocco, telling me that he loves my stuff, and what that person, how that person sees my music, and being able to craft what it is I present as perfectly as I can, so that I don't have to tell him what my intent is. I don't have to tell him this is the process. He gets it. He'll tell me what it is that he loves about it. And wow, this project is like, yeah, I've never done anything like this before, and it's gonna be crazy because every project I always think this is the best, and then as soon as I put it out, I already know what the differences are. So I'm like trying to be as perfect as I can, but at the same time I'm excited because I know as much as I'm trying now, I'm gonna want to improve on it more, and I don't even know how I'm gonna do it until it comes. My brother Matt was the band, and my brother Critical, History, my family, just everybody who I've ever met in my life, because a lot of people inspire me. I'm one of those people that I'll call up like 60 people out of nowhere and just tell them I love them. Like, yo, I love you, man. And I've definitely been contacting a lot more fans and just like appreciating the fact that people care about what it is that I do, because this is all I care about. So when you show me that you give a fuck about what I'm doing, that's like the biggest compliment you can ever give me.